I'm Paul Jackson, I'm Chief Executive of Engineering UK and also of Big Bang Education that runs the Big Bang Fair. That's where we are. Looking around us, there are thousands of people here finding out about science and engineering.
We're looking at science and maths. How important do you think it is today for young people to study science and maths?
It's incredibly important for young people to study science and maths if they want to keep their options open in the future. If they study science and maths, they could go into science, they could go into engineering, they could go into medicine. There are so many fields that they could go into that are directly related. But on top of that, actually, it might give them the best grounding to go into the law or to go into banking or to go into pretty much any other area. There couldn't be a more important area for them to keep up in their studies.
Looking to the future, 20 years hence, what sort of things do you think are the big global challenges that science and maths are going to be important for?
The number one challenge is getting clean water to the parts of the world that don't have it at the moment. If you want to actually save lives, there is no greater challenge than doing that. Number two is going to be energy. In this kind of society in the UK, of course we want to keep the lights on and we want our gadgets to run, but actually it's really important in rural areas, in the third world and so on, and there are real challenges for us in energy. Then there's transport. Again, big challenges. Can we continue to move people around and enjoy the kind of lifestyle that we've got here and is wanted in other parts of the world, transport without being a high carbon economy? And then finally, communications, because if we haven't got communications, we can't move on the world.
From the point of view of employers, what sort of science and maths experience is it useful for young people to have had?
Well, it's great if they know the facts that are behind science and maths, so they can do the working out in the classroom and on the paper. That's a great grounding. But what they need beyond that is to see how that relates to the outside world. So actually working with their colleagues in the classroom and with their teachers and potentially with parents or with community groups to apply it in project work that drives them to the next level actually fits very well with what employers are looking for. You know, they're not just looking for scores on a sheet of paper, they are looking for people that can apply those in the future. So we'd like to see both.
Can you give me a picture about what sort of learning opportunities you think there will be in about 20 years' time?
Well, I think it's going to be as far away from the sort of 1950s picture of learning as it possibly could be, because it is going to be using modern technology, it is going to be using apps, and however those are in the future, it is going to be hands-on learning as well, and taking that learning from the classroom and applying it in a new way, and it's going to be working together, perhaps not just in the classroom, but perhaps around the world in looking at solutions to problems. Actually, it's going to be really, really exciting.